Now, the 10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
On 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hit it.
Yeah. You know there's video evidence of that now. Look at that.
Would you like to rock?
Jacksonville.
I'm rocking, baby.
There's your sexy this morning. Vote sexy at the polls.
He's bringing sexy back.
I'm going to say this, Jeff Prosser, and I'm going to. This won't phase you, and you may have no comment on it, but I'm going to open the 10-minute drill. And this is a sports concepts and rationalizations bouncing back and forth. And at the end of it, we'll give away a nice little prize pack that Beef has put together. What are they getting today, Beef?
One lucky winner is going to go to Chick-fil-A with lunch for two on us. Plus, they'll get a gift card from Zips Express Car Wash.
I am really hungry. I want some food. Should we send Taylor on a food run?
Oh, boy.
I'm starving.
Oh, dear. Anyway.
Only if she wants to.
This is thank you, Beef.
QPQ.
Speaking of,
make me some coffee while you're at it.
Speaking of, this may sound a little sexist, and I apologize if it does. Don't take it that way.
I mean, come on, man.
But in no way, shape,
you're ever going to learn.
No, in no way, shape, or form. How do I want to put this to you to prove my point?
Oh no.
Who is the preeminent women's college basketball program in the country?
UConn.
Okay. Who has been in every major women's college basketball game in the last 10 years?
They've been in a lot of them.
Okay. Do you remember one where it wasn't UConn?
Well, they didn't make the championship game the last 2 years.
Right. So, and why didn't they? Because what happened to them?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
They were upset.
On unbelievable buzzer-beating shots.
Both times.
And who was involved in the games? Who's always involved in the games? So when any committee sits down and sits there in women's basketball and decides UConn is not a number 1 seed but is a number 2 seed because they went 31-2 and they didn't play a tough enough schedule, well, you just shot yourselves in the foot. And you know what? I'm going to put it nicely, okay? You overthought it. Okay? If UConn is 31-2, they're a number 1 seed. I don't care who they lost to. I don't care if it's the other number 1 seed. I don't care. And you put UConn, and UConn may not be a number 1 seed. I don't care. It's women's basketball. It's good for women's basketball. UConn should always be a number 1 seed if they're close enough. Secondly, women's basketball.
Is it your theory that the tournament's going to suffer for UConn being a 2 seed?
Don't give yourself this self-importance. Anyway. I mean, secondly,
okay, all right.
Don't divulge the bracket at 3:00.
Yeah, they had a screw up yesterday.
And then panic, and then ESPN panics and throws a show on at 5:00.
And they're not
when
ready.
It's supposed to be on at 7:00. And then at 7:00 they come out to do the show. They say, okay, now we're just breaking down the brackets, even though that's the show where they're supposed to reveal.
Yeah. Well,
does that make sense?
But it also makes sense what ESPN did, how they responded, because you can't.
Well, ESPN's the one who screwed up.
Yeah, they released it.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You can't do a reveal show when it's been revealed 3 hours ago.
Well, when it comes to women's basketball, you probably can.
Yeah, I think
you know what I'm saying? I didn't know they revealed it.
That would seem like a friends and family event.
Yes.
The women's tournament selection show.
And again, I'm not trying. I'm just.
Where are your Lady Gators going? I know you're big on University of Florida women's sports.
We struggled. We struggled. We got a hot seat guy over there right now.
Do we?
I may have to tell my man.
Who is the women's coach these days?
Cameron Neubauer. I might have to tell my man Scotty Strickland to dig back into that Starkville pool and bring that guy over.
They seem to be pretty good.
Yeah. So
you want him to double dip the chip?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I may be telling
get them all.
Well, that guy.
What about Mike White? Is he safe? We're going to get Ben Howland too.
No, we're keeping Mike. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out to you.
Well,
now you ask me something.
That's exciting.
And I'll talk some more.
I want to. I will start with, because it's news, and this will be probably the last time until he, is forced into a Jared Goff injury and breaks the Rams fans' hearts.
Yes.
But to answer your own poll question, please. And I want an honest answer, not I like Blake answer.
You want me to answer it?
He's a nice guy answer, or, I'm not going to pile on answer. I need a good, hard journalistic edge to the answer to because there's only one answer to that question.
I will disagree, and
No.
only because of the way I phrased it. But our drill poll question of the day, presented by Lockett Law and Criminal Defense. Know before you blow. 858-9818. Blake Bortles, the rest of his career will be. I would say journeyman team to team, because I think he'll be like Blaine Gabbert. I think he will start here and there. Because that's what happens when you're a backup.
That's the same
I also
thing.
put in just a backup, which is what you said the answer should be, and that's fine as well. And the Googans also are voting that way. 200 votes already. 48% journeyman team to team, 38% just a backup.
So 86% total. I would have to question the blind loyalty, love, or lack of football sense of the other 14%. What are they saying?
Viable NFL starter is
Who
a choice.
can possibly think that Blake
Or even
Bortles?
a step farther than that, we'll make a Pro Bowl.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
As a punter?
So, anyway, just
I
Wish him well.
Well, yeah, me too. Absolutely.
Is there any, again, should we just write off the NBA regular season when it comes to Golden State and start paying attention in the postseason?
So you mean because they lost last night?
They lost again last
Spurs
night.
were super hot. They might have to play the Spurs in round one. That's a dangerous game.
No.
Spurs have shot up past the 8-hole.
Yes, they're the 5-hole right now.
Already that high, huh?
Yes.
There's a lot of fluidity down at the bottom of that.
there is. They're not that far out
Couple
of
of games
the
ahead of
8-hole.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they have won 9 in a row.
That's what I said. I know that part of it.
And
then
have
Popovich and DeRozan has been fantastic for them.
Well, the Spurs will now make the playoffs 22. I think they tie an NBA record. I guess the old 76ers did it 22
I mean, they're
years in a
doing
row.
it with guys like Derek White and Brian Forbes.
Yeah, it's really
at guard.
great. It's great coaching by
he does a
Popovich.
and they have they have the best scouts in the world.
Yeah.
There's no doubt they have the best scouts in the NBA where they find talent internationally or late in drafts.
But they're only 6 games back of the Warriors. The Warriors are just plodding along, and
and Durant still isn't playing
before
either,
we talk about the Spurs. No, he played last
Did
night. Yeah,
I saw Curry had a 61-foot shot.
Yeah, they just again.
Are you worried about the Warriors?
I'm asking.
Anyway?
Their last 10 games are 5
Yeah,
and
I'm
5.
not worried at all.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Their starting 5 is an all-star team. When it gets to the playoffs and it really matters, who is beating Durant, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and DeMarcus Cousins?
Yeah.
Who? I don't think it's possible.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a team that can possibly they can get beaten a game, and maybe someone will give them a series. See, Houston did last year, but they didn't have Cousins.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That just seems like although Cousins can throw them off, I think they need to utilize Cousins almost like a swing forward and just keep him out at the three-point
We are
line.
finally down to the last, basically 10 games. 11.
Is that where we're at?
Yeah, last 10 games of the
Yeah,
year.
can't end soon enough for the Hawks. I'm ready to move on to next year.
Yeah, the Hawks.
After we get Zion, we'll get Zion. Trae Young has been fantastic.
You're not getting Zion. The Knicks are getting Zion.
Why? You only have a 3% better chance than we do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I'll
Been
take my
an
chances.
Enjoyable NBA season for me. So
We need him because the NBA recognizes that if we get Zion, we're probably the favorites.
I will say this as a Knicks fan. This is it. I mean, you expect it every year. This is. I mean, we're the richest franchise in the NBA, and this is it, man. Like, if we don't like.
And you've had 2 or 3 of these chances in the last 10 years.
I'm telling you, Jeff Prosser, if they don't come out of this on the other side with me excited about Knicks basketball, and the only way for me to be excited is Kevin Durant and Zion and someone else, Kyrie or...
Well, they can't now. It won't be their fault on Zion.
Right. No, I get if they don't get number 1. But I will... Listen, I am having a Knicks watch party on lottery night.
Wow.
You're all invited.
Thank you.
And
first invite in years since I left TV.
Yeah, and I am. This is it. Seriously. I'm
okay. I'm going to hold you to that.
If we don't come through this with a chance on the other side, GM and president should be fired, and I may take it down to being a Knicks observer for the rest of my life.
That's fine.
Honestly, I can't take it. I cannot take it anymore.
Okay. Casual observer.
I mean, dude. I mean, we have not. Look, we had no chance against the Spurs when we made the finals, the one finals appearance.
And that was, by the way, 25 years ago now.
Honest to God, I was 7 years old, 8 years old. Mom, I fell asleep. The Knicks were in L.A. in the finals against the Lakers. I fell asleep. Mom, what happened? Well, DeBusschere went down hard, Danny. What do you mean he went down hard? Yeah, I think he broke his ankle. Oh, no. Yeah, but they won. You're champions. That's it. That's all I got.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for you. The Hawks have been to one conference final my whole life. Moving on.
Yeah, but by
the way, I have a little.
Listen, the NBA would benefit from the Knicks being good. They're missing the boat here.
Yeah, the benefit for you.
No, for everyone.
Nah. Does the NBA miss the Lakers being good? No.
Yes.
No, they don't.
Yes,
The
they
Warriors,
do.
No, they don't.
Ratings are down. It's a fact.
Do they miss? Yeah.
This is it, is all I'm saying.
Okay.
What's your question?
Beef, I want you to find for me the comparison. I need you to stop everything that you're doing. I need you to find me I want the ratings from ACC championship game versus Oklahoma City Golden State on Saturday night. And I'll tell you what, the reason I'm asking you. I have, Dan, a barometer for just how big a name and a star a person is. Mm-hmm. And it becomes so clear when I run certain scenarios and names past my barometer. Mm-hmm. It becomes so clear what the delineation is for a star and a superstar. And that delineation, Dan, is professional. And I bring this up because just to pump the brakes, all us sports fans and basketball aficionados know Zion Williamson.
Right.
He is not LeBron James. Question posed for me to Mrs. P this weekend. Mm-hmm. Honey, you know who Zion Williamson is? No, never heard of him. There you go. Follow up. Honey, do you know who Kevin Durant is? Oh, yeah, sure. Basketball player for the Warriors. Interesting. Do you know who Andy Dalton is? Yeah, he's quarterback for the Bengals. But Zion Williamson, I guess what I'm trying to say is he's not a household media star yet. He's a great basketball player, and he has college basketball and P1 sports fans engaged, but he's not yet, LeBron.
All right, I've got your info here, Jeff.
Keyword is yet.
That's correct. It's yet.
Yeah.
According to this article,
yes, sir,
the Golden State Oklahoma City game Saturday night drew a 0.6 rating, 3 share.
Okay.
2.3 million viewers.
All right.
The ACC championship game came through with a 3 overnight rating, peaked at 3.6.
So much and
much
no
higher.
share. So it's 6 times as many people watched Zion as watched that Saturday night NBA game.
He's growing.
Yeah. I wonder, did they tune?
I would suggest that number is
search him out
because of Zion.
I would too.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not slow underselling the explosion of Zion that's about to take place.
It's coming.
But it's not. If you think it's there now, I guess I'm saying
do you have
it's nothing compared to when he's drafted.
Forget that. Do you have more doubt, less doubt, or 100% certain Zion's a star in the NBA? Because I think he's a superstar.
I have much less doubt.
Yeah.
Like much less.
Yeah.
I tried to cold water
because
the whole
he's
Zion
a man
thing.
among boys in college.
Yeah, he's a lot strong. I was worried.
Get
about
out of my way, dude. If I miss this jumper, I'm going to go get it. I jump higher, farther, quicker, faster. I'll work on my shot. Will come. But I'm worried. I'm going to score.
I was worried about his style of play against the bigger player in the NBA, but I'm not anymore.
I'm not either.
There's a 6'10" guy there at forward. He's going right through him, even if he is
right
only
through him.
6'6".
Right.
My concern is, we talk so much about the NFL combine, but I'm wondering what Zion's actually going to measure when it comes to the draft combine.
Key measurement: will he be over 6'4"?
Yeah. If he's 6'4" or 6'5", then I may retreat a little bit off of the sureness. I tell you, more and more I watch him, Dan, who he reminds me of, and we haven't used this.
They say he's 6'7", by the way.
Okay. And then he's
285.
But I tell you who he's reminding me more and more of, and we don't ever hear this comparison. They're built differently than they were at this age, but I think he's built similar to this star now, and that's LeBron. The ability just to overpower, that's what LeBron did in high school and early in his career. They play differently because LeBron is more comfortable dribbling and playmaking, but when they are forced to, watch LeBron on a dunk over a guy and then watch Zion, it's a real similar, picture. So that's the 10-minute drill. Dan, give something away. Yeah, he's a big guy, dude.
Yeah.
To the point that when he has his warm-ups on, he almost looks a little chunky. But when he gets down to the uniform,
he'll be the second heaviest player in the NBA, behind Boban.
Yeah, but who's
7'3".
I mean, LeBron's got to be 260 or 70.
He's not 270.
Big old dude, man.
Let's go caller number 4. Caller number 4, 641-1010. You can get a little Chick-fil-A. And
lunch to a Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, and also
a gift card to Zips Express Car Wash.
Back with more after this.